Hey everybody, welcome back to No Jumper News. It's Adam 22 here with your man AD. Let's get right into these stories. So, XXL has revealed its annual freshman class, and these are the artists that we're going to be talking about, at least temporarily today. AD, I'm going to name these off, and you're going to tell me what you know about them, okay? Polo G.
Dope as hell.
Dope as hell. We can agree on that. Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow, dope as hell. Shout out to Generation Now.
Doing good. We like Jack Harlow. Lil Keed.
Love Lil Keed.
Slime Life.
You feel me? With Doug and them, I fuck with them.
Big Keed fan. NLE Choppa.
Crib Street, I got it, you know.
Easy. Got to show love to NLE Choppa. Rod Wave.
One of the best right now.
Rod Wave. Great artist. Love Rod Wave. Cowboy.
What's the song? I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob.
What was you thinking?
That's a classic. Go ahead.
Yeah, Cowboy's good. That's a good choice. I fuck with that. Mulatto.
Hey, let me tell you something.
You listen to her a lot? I haven't listened to her a lot. I gotta do research.
I be chilling with females, and they be putting, I forgot one song she got, whatever that song is. They love that, and it makes them, you know, kind of get in the mood and shit, so I fuck with it.
I gotta get harder on the mulatto thing. I ain't really spent that much time checking this shit out.
I believe in it.
Okay. Chica.
Now, this is who I'm not familiar with.
We're in the dark. We don't know.
But I want to check it. I want to check her out, because I say to make the XXL freshman cover, you got to be, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, sleeping.
I've heard from a lot of people that she's really talented. However, myself personally, I haven't even taken like the 3 minutes to watch one music video yet, unfortunately. Fabio Foreign.
Come on, Crib Street, dope.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Pop Smoke. They wanted to have him on the cover. You hear about this? They wanted to have him on the cover. They weren't able. He was the first person they asked.
For sure.
Rest in peace. That's crazy. Lil TJ.
Come on, man.
Holding it down.
Come on, New York, man. He dope.
New York. We fuck with it. Baby Keem.
Baby King. Dope as fuck.
You feel solidarity because he's an LA artist, even though I heard he was technically from Vegas?
That's not even what it is, though.
No?
Because let me tell you something. I listened to Orange Soda, right? Mind you, I just randomly heard Orange Soda. And you know when your homie playing the song, you don't want to Shazam it in front of his face.
Right.
It's like, who the fuck is this? And I ended up just kept hearing it. And I said, that song stuck with me. And I listened to his project. And his project was fire.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, see, I got to get on the projects. I listened to that song, a couple other songs, but I haven't heard the full project.
That song does not give no justice to the project.
Really?
Don't.
Okay, good to know. And then, of course, our homie who stunted on Lil House Phone on this podcast the other day, cut the clip in there. He stomped on a Lil House Phone CD.
Yo, 24 karat golden. Play my music, bro. Oh, right. Yo, I'm gonna show y'all what we do to CDs when we get CDs. All right, thank you for being a good sport.
At least
You already know I'm biased when it comes to him too, because we got the same management.
Really?
Come on, man.
You're a good guy, and I appreciate where he's coming from. Anyway, that's good. I'm glad that we got our opinions on this class out of the way. Overall, how do you feel about it as a cover?
To me, this is one of the best classes in a long time.
I heard some criticism because everybody on the cover, with maybe a few exceptions, is already kind of big, and some people seem to be under the impression that the XXL cover should be like getting people before they're big.
No.
The past couple of years, that has not been the case. Everybody on that cover is somebody who's already got something going on.
If you go back, I remember when they had the class one time, it was Nipsey on there. It was J-Rock on there. Who else was on there? Big Sean was on there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these were people that were already, you know what I'm saying, and progressing.
But the thing is that
Lupe been on there before.
If you have a poppin' song these days, like a really poppin' song, within a couple months, you are a big name in hip hop. Everybody's going to know you and stuff. So it's like almost impossible for XXL to pick people who are not already on our radars, when all somebody has to do is get a video with 5 million views and boom, we're all tuned in. We all know who that artist is.
I take it like the NBA draft or something like that. You're going to get the best prospects and you're going to pick them first and you're going to put them in the class. And I feel like that's the criteria. It's dope.
Yeah. I mean, the internet is just doing XXL's job for them in rapid speed, because everybody is kind of on their A&R mind state of wanting to pay attention to new artists and stuff. So it's harder for XXL to necessarily hit you over the head with an artist that you haven't already heard. That's what they did to us with Chica, who I haven't heard yet. But there's just not that much room for them to really surprise you when everybody's already paying attention at a crazy pace online.
Yeah, we got to tap in with Chica.
Facts. Okay, so one interesting part, Don Toliver, who signed with Travis Scott, he's a jack boy, super talented. He told them that he would do the cover, but he didn't want to do the freestyle or the live. They were going to be doing the live performance and everything. That is usually a thing every year. He told them they wouldn't do that So they cut him off. They said, no, we're not going to do it. Kind of interesting because now the performance thing is not an issue. I don't know what the freestyle or the cypher thing is going to look like, but kind of interesting that Don Toliver would decide that that's, it wasn't worth the look for his career.
I mean, look, he with Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. His music is dope. I honestly don't feel that he needs a XXL Freshman cover to boost what he's doing already. So I understand that aspect of it.
I kind of admire when I see an artist take that path, like Benny the Butcher. They were going to put him on last year, and he basically just said, I'm good. And he said that Jay-Z gave him the advice to not do it, which I think is interesting because if you're really trying to build like a real deal, strong, long-term career, you might think that the XXL cover puts too much pressure on you and sort of puts this crazy big light on you that maybe you're not ready for at that moment. Maybe Don Toliver thinks that he's not necessarily ready to have this giant spotlight on him right now, and he wants to continue to be able to build and build,
I feel like when you hit the cover, all expectations of you are just through the roof. And if you don't live up to that, that can actually cripple you.
Yeah, I want to know if Lil Tecca turned it down because to me, Lil Tecca is one of the most obvious ones that I was kind of surprised to not see
I
on
wanted
there.
to see 42 Does on there. I think he should have been one of the first as well.
But he wasn't really talked about that much until like the last couple months,
Bro,
I
he
don't
been
think.
dropped. I mean, nah, bro.
We Paid was not a conversation like 6 months ago.
Even before We Paid. What's the other song?
I don't know, but I 42 Doug, no way. He was not even in consideration when they were picking this list, I guarantee.
Well, he should have been on there.
He's too new. He's going to be on next year.
Should have been on there.
Unless something happens.
Like what?
You see that picture of him with the little girls?
What the hell is wrong with
They're
that?
taller than them. It's funny.
So what? You know what pissed me off though?
What?
Somebody sent me that picture and said, "Is that your daughter next to him?" I was saying, "What the fuck?" I'm like my fucking kid.
How tall is your daughter?
She's tall.
He's 5'1", so it's not going to take much.
He thought one of the fucking kids was fucking my kid. I'm like,
now that you say that, that's pretty funny. I wish I had thought to say that. I wish I texted you that. All right. Anyway, shout out to XXL. Thought the cover was pretty good this year. There's definitely a couple artists I need to dig in on a little bit more, but shout out to them.
Who would you add to the list though, if you could?
Frosty the Snowman.
You love Frosty.
He'll beat up everybody on the cover.
Snow Girl.
Him and all his homies are going to show up and just pound out everybody on the cover.
I love how you have real loyalty to your rapper friends like Greedo, Draco, and Frosty. I love it.
Man, Greedo should have been on that cover. Man, that would have been.
Sure.
Ah, that hurts.
Draco
Free
too.
Greedo. Break him out. Draco too.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's go. Next story. There has been a lot going on with Jake Paul lately. As we previously reported, the FBI raided his Calabasas home and seized multiple firearms from the residence. In a newly posted video, Jake Paul finally has commented on the raid, stating,
So, just to clarify things and set the record straight, the FBI raid is entirely related to the Arizona looting situation that had happened, and it is an investigation. There are rumors about it having to do with so many other things that have nothing to do with me or my character, and the shit that people are making up is absolutely absurd.
He ends the video by saying that his goal right now is to continue to focus on himself, boxing, and music. And in other Jake Paul news, the same house raided by the FBI last week got turned into a packed-out boxing venue with zero regards to us still being in the middle of a pandemic. Jake is one of several influencers who has been criticized for hosting and attending parties as LA's COVID-19 cases continue to spike. The video obtained by TMZ shows a group of guests without masks crowding around the ring as they watch the contestants going in on each other. Jake is still training for his upcoming boxing match against Nate Robinson as the undercard of the big Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight. The date was recently pushed back to November 28th. This is interesting because in the time period after Jake Paul's house was raided, we saw a lot of different reports. We saw some people suggesting that there's a guy that works with Jake Paul that may or may not be a pimp, and that there was girls and the girls were being treated badly in the house, and maybe that's why the FBI raided. We saw the whole conversation about guns. Jake Paul is saying it has nothing to do with any of this girl stuff, and it has nothing to do with the glizzies. It just has to do with him protesting inside of a mall in Arizona. To me, it makes sense if they were seizing computers and cameras and memory cards because they were maybe trying to prove or use that evidence to capture more of the people that were inside of that mall. That kind of makes sense to me. The gun thing is like, a lot of people have guns.
If the straps is registered, it doesn't matter. They got to give it back to him.
Right, and I was also seeing that a lot of the guns that people were acting like were guns were actually like paintball guns or like airsoft rifles and shit like that. So people are very, very quick to want to like apply as many different motives as possible to whatever is going on with this Jake Paul situation. As somebody who, I like Jake Paul. I guess I can consider him a friend. I'm glad to know that, whatever trouble he's in, at least it's not a federal like gun case, because that would be kind of bad.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that from the get go anyway.
Right.
And the party thing, man, I ain't gonna be a hypocrite. Y'all know I go party every night. So
I know. Why don't you get called out for that? That's weird.
I wish you would.
That's something that the white corners of the internet are all about right now, is like, let's call out every TikToker, every YouTuber, anybody who's at a party, let's call them out. Could you imagine if I was posting every night like, AD spotted standing next to Gunna at a party. They're not respecting social distancing. Everybody in the comments would be like, what are you talking? Like, why are you posting this? It would seem so weird, right?
A black man. That's what they're gonna say.
Exactly, and it's weird. There's like a crazy double standard in that regard.
But if all you gotta do is watch my story, and I've always.
Oh yeah, you're snitching on you and your whole whatever it is, gang, set, whatever the hell you're
what do I
on.
do?
I'm just saying, because you're out there in the field.
No, I'm at home.
No,
watching.
You're
Pepper,
not at
Pepper
home.
the
We've
Pig.
seen your story. You're not at home.
Pepper the Pig.
Your kid's watching that alone. You put it on the TV, put him in the crib. Dad's got to go party for a few hours.
No. Dad's chilling. Next story. And this pissed me off, man. Boosie, one of the most entertaining people on Instagram, he's sending a message to Mark Zuckerberg, and he called him Mark Zuckerberger to be exact. He wants his Instagram restored since he uses it to feed his family. Like many of the hip-hop touring artists, Boosie has been feeling the effects of the pandemic. He was set to star in reality series, but because of the coronavirus, plans were scrapped. Right now, without any shows to perform, Boosie has taken to social media to promote local businesses, earning some extra coin that way. Recently, he struck a deal with a chicken wing spot and several other restaurants to show off what he had ordered, bringing them new clients and get him a bag. Look at this guy. He's a great guy for that. Unfortunately, after his account got banned on Instagram, Boosie has no way. No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Shout out to Vashti, because when she wrote the script, she said that Boosie now has no way to feed his family.
We have
like
to keep that.
like he's homeless now.
Right now, Boosie does
That's
not
pretty
have
funny.
no way. No.
He's still getting money. He's still got ways
listen,
to make some
give
money.
Boosie his fucking Instagram back, Mark Zuckerberger.
I mean, this is some dark stuff, though. When you see somebody, NLE Chopper, no Instagram. Like, I don't know what.
They still ain't gave it back to him?
No, I don't know what he did. He said that it might have something to do with him going live with a girl that was underage who was acting crazy on camera. So I don't know. But either way, like, where is the system by which, if Boosie did do something wrong, if NLE Chopper did do something wrong, where is the system by which they're able to
NLE Chopper
plead their case
got his Instagram back.
and get back into good graces? Boosie not having an Instagram is so insanely detrimental to his career, his life, his ability to earn money. This is just crazy. Like, the Instagram DMs are a record of probably millions of dollars, at least hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of transactions that he's done with people over the past couple of months. To take that away from him,
that's not right. But see, this is what happens. Now, if something else pops up, a new platform, and people jump to that platform, it's because of stuff like that. Who else Instagram has been taken away? Because I thought NLE Chopper would have been had his back.
there's other ones too, man. I'm telling you, and especially when you start dipping your toe into like the conservative people that are,
Let me shut up before I get mine banned.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying is that this shit is really, really fucked up. Boosie deserves better. You know what this would be like? It would be like if we said, oh, AD got in trouble for something. Oh, now AD, he can't have an email. It doesn't make any sense. It's so unfair. You have a right.
Email.
No, how about this though? How about Boosie gets in trouble, so they put a thing on his account where he can't post. You can't post for 4 months. That at least makes sense, because then you at least still have access to your ability to communicate with other people.
I've had got my post taken away for like 2 hours before one time. I don't know why. It was stupid.
Right. No, I mean, and I've had my Instagram shut down for 24 hours, whatever. That at least makes sense. If they were to say, Boosie, you can't post for 3 months, at least that's a punishment that kind of makes sense. Removing his ability to communicate with his fans, with people who want to do business with him, etc., cruel and unusual. I cannot support this. Instagram needs to be held accountable. Boosie needs to sue them ASAP.
Bro, Boosie is one of the most entertaining, especially during this pandemic, man.
Right, and that's why him not having an Instagram is a dark time in human
Give
history.
Boosie his Instagram back. Take Adams away.
Are you saying that Boosie needs to do another Vlad TV interview?
Take Adam's Instagram
Number
away.
47. All right, I guess I understand.
Hey, his shit funny though.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this here episode of the No Jumper Show on YouTube. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back real soon. Appreciate y'all.